Okay, now today we are going to use a differentiation to find the gradient of the curve at a specific point. Now, how do we do that one? This is linked to the worksheet C, which is provided on your notes. Now, let's have a look at the question number 1, asking us to find the gradient at a point with x coordinate 3 on each of the following curve. So I'm just going to pick one, C and D. So I will just try to do C and D, and then we just move forward. So let's have a look at these two on the next slide. So let's have a look at this one. To do this, the first thing we need to do is it's asking you to find the gradient. Now, gradient is dy over dx. So I'm just doing this one, the C. So what I need to do is I need to differentiate it with respect to x. So you're going to do differentiate with respect to x on both sides. And when you differentiate, that will become a dy over dx. And on this side, you will do d over dx of 2x squared minus 8x plus 3. Now, when you differentiate that thing, 2x squared, so you're going to differentiate them individually, d over dx of the 2x squared minus d over dx of the 8x plus d over dx of the 3. Now, the way we differentiate this thing, this 2, which is constant, comes out. The power, which is a 2, comes out, and reduce the power by 1. So 2 minus 1. Here, the 8 comes out. Yeah, and the power of this x is actually a 1. So if I want 1 comes out, reduce the power of x by 1. 1 minus 1, which is x 0. Now, differential of a constant term, which is a 3, is actually a 0. So this thing will become 2 times 2 is 4. 4x to the power 1. Up to you if you want to write 1 or not. Minus that becomes a 8. X to the power 0. Anything to the power 0 is actually 1. So we don't write this one down. And this is what we got. But if you read the question is asking us to find the gradient when x is 3. So after that one, once you got this thing, you need to find the gradient when x is 3. So you write it down. When x is 3. So you need to go back to this equation. Dy over dx, and usually the way we write is 2 lines, and we write down x equals 3. And then what we do is, this is 4x minus 8. So wherever there is a x, you put 3. 4 times 3 minus 8. That's 12. 4 times is 12. 12 minus 8 is actually a 4. So dy over dx, the 2 lines, when x is 3. The answer is a 4. This is how we find the gradient at a given line, given point. So this is our answer. Now, let's say we want to have a look at this question number D, part D. How we do that one? Still, we need to find the gradient according to the question at point when x is 3. Okay, so to do that one, we do exactly the way we did earlier. So first, we write it down y. We do one extra step. This is 3 over x. I can move the x up, and that will become a minus 1. I haven't started differentiating. Now, I got everything in one line. Now I'm going to differentiate. Now I will do differentiate with respect to x. So that's a dy over dx equals d over dx of 3x minus 1 plus 2. So then let's differentiate them separate. D over dx of 3x minus 1 plus d over dx of 2. Now, to differentiate that one, the 3 comes out anyway, and you need to differentiate the x to the minus 1. So d over dx of x to the minus 1. And you know that is just a 0. Differential of a constant is 0. When I differentiate that one, the 3 is there. The minus 1 comes out. Reduce the power of that one by another minus 1. So minus 1 already there, minus 1. And that will become a minus 3x minus 2. So we got that. Now, I need to find out when x is 3. So let's do on the next page. When x is 3. So in that case, you do dy over dx when x is 3. And that was a minus 3x squared. So instead of x, I'm putting 3. And minus 2, yeah? So then that will become a minus 3. And that will become divided by, when you put that in calculator, you can. 3 to the minus 2, that's the 9. So the answer is minus 1 over 3. That's the gradient. Yeah, so this is the answer here. Okay. Moving to the next question. Find the gradient of each curve at the given point. So this is the curve, y equal 3x squared plus x minus 5, and the point is 1 minus 1. This is the x coordinate. So we kind of ignored the y coordinate. We don't need y coordinate. So I'm just going to do the part C and part F. So part C, let's do on the next page. Let's say I got y equals x and then 2x minus 3. X, then 2x minus 3. In that case, this is what we do. We multiply this x inside. First, we multiply the x inside. So that will become a 2x squared minus 3x. And then we differentiate with respect to x. And then you got dy over dx equals d over dx of a 2x squared minus 3x. Make sure you do all the steps. Do not skip the steps, please. Once we got that, you need to differentiate them separately. So you got d over dx of a 2x squared minus d over dx of a 3x. The first one, when we do, the 2 comes out, and you need to do differential of the x square. Does not matter if you put the square inside or outside, because there is only one thing there. Minus 3 comes out, d over dx of the x. Now that becomes 2 is there. This 2 comes out. Reduce the power by 1, so 2 minus 1. 3 is here, and you know differential of this one is just a 1. So that will be a 4x minus 3. Now our question is find the dy over dx at this specific point 2, 2. So we just pick the first two because this is the x coordinate, this is the y coordinate. So when x is 2, when x is 2, so that becomes a dy over dx, x is 2, and I'm just going to put the value 4 times the 2 minus 3. 4 times the 2 is 8, 8 minus 3 is 5, and this is the answer. Yep, for that part. Okay. The next part, let's say y equals 4x minus x to the minus 2, and the point at half comma 6. So point is that. So let's have a look at this one. I'm just going to differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to an x. So I got a dy over a dx, which is d over dx on the other side as well. Now, when I start differentiating, obviously I need to do that thing first and then the other one. So d over dx of the 4x minus d over dx of that one. So when I differentiate this thing, the 4 is outside. When I differentiate that one, the power comes out. Reduce the power. I put that mine in a bracket, so otherwise it will interact with this one. So it's a good idea to put that in bracket. If positive, doesn't matter. If negative, you need to put the bracket. Power comes out. Reduce the power by minus 1. So minus 2 minus 1. Yeah, okay. Now what will actually happen afterward is you will get that should be equal to 4. Differentiation of this thing is a 1. It's a dx over dx, so that's just a 1. So dot 1, the dots are multiplied. This minus, and this minus, they will make a plus, positive. And then I got 2 to the x minus 3. Now, done. But we want that one at this point. The question says find the dy of dx at this point. So when the value of the x is half, we don't worry about the y. The value of the x is half. When x is half. So you're going to write down dy over dx when x is half, 0.5. Let's write it half. Yeah, you can write 0.5, does not matter. So I'm just going to put that one here. Oh, that should be 4. Yeah, so I got 4 because 4 times 1 is 4. 4 plus 2, and that's going to be half. Half to the power minus 3. When you put that in your calculator, you will get an answer 4 plus 16, which will give you an answer 20. Yep. And this is your answer. This is the gradient at that point. Yeah. Why it becomes 16? Because you see this is half to the minus 3, which will make it 2 to the cube, and 2 cube is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20.